Hey guys, BX Bricks back with another LEGO Transformer review, and here we are rounding off my little trio of LEGO Target Master Transformers, and here we have Trigger Happy. Let's check it out. Here we have Trigger Happy, and he has his Target Master, as you see right there on the left, blowpipe, and another Cybertronian jet, looking pretty cool. I designed this guy a lot more closely to the recent release, might have been last year or earlier this year, with the transformation and such, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's get blowpipe off of his wing right here. There we go. Oh, misaligned and stuff now. Then we're gonna put this guy off to the side. Pretty cool. Yeah, of course, you know, when anything in vehicle mode, there's really no articulation to be had. So let's get straight to transformation. So to transform Trigger Happy, oh, just wanted to point out these cool gold exhaust pipes, just like the toy. So to transform Trigger Happy, the first thing you're going to do is fold these arm wings down, like so. You want to fold out the feet and the legs. Now this guy is a lot different than my previous two Trigger Masters because of the transforming gimmick. He is a bit taller, but you'll see why shortly. I tried a different leg technique with this one, and the funny thing is that he was the first one that I built. So I guess I didn't see fit to use it afterwards because the other ones were a little more traditional with their leg transformation. But it was kind of necessary for this guy. Once you get that, you fold the feet out like that, and then slide them on this bar to straighten up the feet. Like so. And then the legs are pretty much done for now. Eventually we're going to have to rotate it all the way around like that. And then what we want to do is bend this part down. Just get all that out the way. And as you can see, right here we have an angular plate attached to that with the whole bar system right there. So we're just going to take that and snap it out. That's what kind of keeps everything in place. These two connectors right in there. Next thing we want to do is take these wings and just put them up in the air like they just don't care. Zoom out a little bit more so you can get an idea of what's going on. And then we're going to take the entire cockpit section, which honestly is probably, if it wasn't for the head going in there, I could probably put like a headmaster or something in there, but we're going to rotate it on a jumper plate that's like right there where my nail is. Rotate that about 180 degrees, like so. Up that arm cared. And then we're going to fold this up to where these studs right there are going to go into the top line of this 2x4 right there. And that'll line up perfectly and snap right there into place. And then this part could just fold flat against the back. Very nice. And then we take these arms right here, and they're on a system to where I needed the arms to go, you know, further back than the chest sat. So they're on a clip hinge system where it's going to fold up and the shoulder will be nice and aligned with the rest of the torso. Do the same on the other side. Just fold it up like that, and then you can drop the arm down like so. Alright, so the next thing we do here, let's do a little waist gimmick, knock that out the way, like that. And then we work on the forearms where we have these blasters. Normally they'll just fold up on the side of the forearms, but I thought it would be cool to kind of do a little rotating gimmick to where, well, it rotates on stud friction. And he'll be able to more or less use them as blasters in arm mode as well, like that. So we do the same on the other side. Just rotate that on stud friction, like so. I'm gonna bend up the arm to get that clearance right there. And then for the most part, he is done. I used this connection under the feet with the ball joint that's on the little stick. So all you really have to do is just kind of wiggle this down to get some real good ankle articulation. So now when it's like that, you see that it has a little bit of clearance and he has full ankle tilt like that. Or you can leave them flat and just kind of, flat's no fun, but. So we got all that done. Next step is the head reveal. Just like the previous two headmasters, target masters, I apologize. And there you have Trigger Happy, all nice and done. Just pose him up, get him nice and grounded. Just funny because he's a plane. Nice. 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 Alright, so let's get him centered there and do a little zoomy. Very nice. As I say, he is a bit taller than these other guys, so while we're here, we might as well just do a size comparison. See if I can grab Misfire over here. There we go. Moving to the side a little bit more. You might even be able to get Slugslinger. Slugslinger's wings are quite wide, so I'll stand them off to the side like that, and his head is already turned to look at the camera, which is awesome. So as you can see, Trigger Happy is maybe about a head taller, but it's only because of the transforming gimmick with the torso. And as you can see, the torso on Trigger Happy is a bit longer, probably about a brick longer than the other two, and I had to make the rest of his proportions, kind of match up. Even though his arms look a little short, but I didn't really see a reason to extend them but so much, which actually probably will now that I think about it. Oh, also, if you did come out to Brick Fair and see Trigger Happy there, I should probably note that there are some modifications that I've done to his shoulder transformation right here, because it was a little loose before. It was just pretty much all just brick and 1x1 Technic bricks and stuff like that. So whenever you put a little too much force on either one, it would just easily kind of just fall apart. But with these, it's a lot more stable. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, you don't really know what it looked like before, but for those who have seen them, it is a lot more stable this way and more playable too. So there we have Trigger Happy right there. Matter of fact, let's put him off to the side and talk about Blowpipe. So here we have Blowpipe. Hey, where's this little gun handle thing? There you go. Confused me for a second. But I store them in the hand when they're attached to the vehicle, to the transformer vehicle mode. So let's get that all lined up. All right. Pretty much close enough, I guess. But this is the design that is very blurry on the camera right now. There you go. That I came up with for Blowpipe. It's pretty cool. It does have a green head and such, and you've already kind of seen the transformation for these guys. It's just a matter, well, I'll probably show pictures of it later, but these fold out, these rotate right here, and the legs fold out there, and this will fold into his chest, or kind of a little part forming into his chest, or he can hold it as a weapon. But I'm gonna keep him in weapon mode just for the sake of showing Trigger Happy with him. So here we have Trigger Happy. He wants to fall forward a little bit. I think that's more so my table versus the robot himself. And Trigger Happy can hold Blowpipe right there. And looks really good. Nice. So yeah, like I said, this was the first Target Master that I designed. Of course, they have other ones like Scourge, which I'll probably do one for him. I did a version 3 of my blur, which will have a target master as well. So that'll be pretty fun to see. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to build the target masters with different variations and configurations that you could utilize for your own designs. So this is BX Bricks, thanking you guys once again for liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting as always. If you want to pick up instructions for Trigger Happy and Blowpipe, swing by bricksmediastudios.com and check out the huge inventory of LEGO Transformers that we have uploaded, ready for your building needs and desires. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.